Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Massa English Quiet Time. Today, text is 2 Chronicles chapter 24, verse 6 through 10. Okay, all right. Let's read it first. Let me make it bigger. Right. All right, 6 to 10. And the king called for Joedah, the chief, and said to him, Why hast thou not required of the Levites to bring in out of Judah and out of Jerusalem the collection, according to the commandment of Moses, the servant of the Lord, and of the congregation of Israel, for the tabernacles of witness, for the son of Athaliah, that the wicked woman had broken up the house of God, and also all the dedicated things of the house of the Lord did they bestow upon Baalim. And at the king's commandment they made a chest and set it without and at the gate of the Lord, gate of the house of the Lord. And they made a proclamation through Judah and Jerusalem to bring in to the Lord the collection that Moses, the servant of God, laid upon Israel in the wilderness. And all princes and all the people rejoiced and brought in and cast into the chest until they had made an end. All right, let's take a look another translation, ESV version, and if you compare with one more version, you will recognize it's very, the contents will be very, known to you. You can understand pretty much, right? All right, let us read it again. So the king summoned Jehoiada the chief and said to him, Why have you not required of the Levites to bring in from Judah and Jerusalem the tax levied by Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the congregation of Israel for the tent of testimony? For the sons of Athaliah, that wicked woman, had broken into the house of God, and had also used all the dedicated things of the house of the Lord for Baals. So the king commanded, and they made a chest and set it outside the gate of the house of the Lord. And the proclamation was made throughout Judah and Jerusalem to bring in for the Lord the tax that Moses, the servant of God, laid on Israel in the wilderness. And all princes and all the people rejoiced and brought their tax and dropped it into chest until they had finished. All right. Today is a very interesting thing is, the king, Joash, he was so young, and then, but however, he called the priest Jehoiada, in Hebrew, Jehoiada. He called him, and then he just, pointing out, you didn't just receive dedication from the people, and you don't just spending that money to rebuild or just to make it new for temple of God like that. This is very leadership is shown to Joash. When we become I think text is really talking about even though younger leader, even though like Joash, he is very young comparing to Joedah and like the priest, but however, he's pointing out what's really missing, and what is really problem at the time. So leadership is really lies on the anyone who, if you have a leadership at a church, wherever, at the school, or you are just you are the one who just impact on any kind of people, and you should just take a notice of what's problem going on, and what's really problem is that, and then you pointing out, and also just show the you may just guide, and then just lead the people like that. Leadership is very important, so we should impact on someone. What are we missing in our times right now? So even though you are younger, or like so if you have a leadership, you can also propose to the people, and then guide the people to go forward like that. This is very, I think I'm very challenging today, and he just realized what problem is that at the time, and people, they don't pay attention to rebuild the temple of God, to repair it, anything. So so many people, they are neglecting their responsibility like that. So God is using this kind of a person who really can see the problem, and if just God put him as a leader, and he may do accomplish his task and duty pretty well. And this is very important, So today topics are leadership. What kind of leadership do you have? And if you become leader at a church, wherever, and you can you just suggest, or can you just point out, can you just really lead the people, so where we to go like that? This is very important. He pointing out that we are missing something like that. The church are missing like this, and in our days as a Christian, we are missing something like this. We're supposed to do this. What are we missing these days, or that we should do, or that we are supposed to do, by asking of the commands of commandments of God? So today, and just go forward, and then I wanna, if anyone who is looking, who is just watching today, and you may, I hope you may become a leader of this generation at a church, and Christian society today. So we just pray that, and you may just see what's problem going on. All right. So have a nice day, and then check it over, and then take a look, and what's problem going on, and what are we missing right now. All right. And have a nice day, and thank you.